Hello and welcome to another 5K tennis discussion. Today is July 3rd, 2019 and we're on show number 98. Hola y bienvenidos a otra discusión de 5K tenis Wimbledon. Hoy es el 3 de julio de 2019 y estamos en el programa número 98.
Go!
I had to look at the paper so I wouldn't mess up.
Well played. Well played. Yes, indeed. Round 2 of Wimbledon is ongoing, and we had another solid day of tennis. Nice weather once again in London. It was a nice 70 degrees or so, and mostly sunny for 3 days in a row at Wimbledon. For that to occur is big time stuff. So, no rain, no roof, and
there was roof. One match.
Well, I mean, the rain didn't cause it. Maybe the night did, but not the rain. So, hey, straightforward second round, or at least halfway through the second round, so I can't wait to get into this. I think it's been a very long day for us, and if you're watching this now, it's been a very long day for you. So let's go! Get down, put my head up. Come on! That's how we roll. Pumping up motivation. Anyway, we're going to get into this one. We're going to have fun with this one, because it's been a long day. I think we're baked from the sun. I'm sure you're baked from a long day as well. So we're going to jump right into this one. We got some fun things to do on this one, right,
Well,
Carla?
let me do a big shout out to Trevor Clausen. Thank you for helping us with the pronunciations of the Canadian players. I guess we were butchering that.
Oh, I remember that.
We were butchering that. He couldn't take it anymore. And there was a funny comment after that I cannot say on this show. It was funny, not PG.
Well,
but funny.
You can kind of dance around it. I mean, you can kind of dance around it. So you can, you just supplement.
Well, he said he'd rather be in a burning building than with some other.
Anyway, he agrees with us on our takes on
That
Maria.
listen to Sharapova's speech.
Yeah. So the flavor of the comment was, and his name was what?
Trevor Clausen.
Trevor Clausen.
By the way, he said that we are saying Milos. It's Raonic. And he says when we say Felix, it's not Agur, it's Ashe Alicia.
Ashe.
So it's Milos, Raonic, and Felix Ashe Alicia. Thank you very much.
I'll try to remember that. Remember the movie Tommy Boy, and they're driving down the road and their nitrous tank leaks and he's like Rowitz. So I have to kind of think Rowitz. Raonic. So that'll help me out. Tommy Boy will help me pronounce that better. But even better yet, I'm glad that Trevor Clausen agrees with us on how ludicrous that Wawrinka and Sharapova squeal. And we had something funny that happened today, and we're going to share it here on this show that happened to us when we walked in our house today. We're going to get to that. All right, jumping right in. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Much thanks to all of you. We do this for you, and this is our passion to talk tennis and to play it and to coach it. And it's always nice to share it with you, and vice versa. You share your passion with us. So if you know us, so much love on that. You can catch up with both of us on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and email at 5ktennis@mail.com. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Generally, Carla will see that. Most people want to holler at her. I'm not Mr. Popular, I guess, but that's okay. But anyway, but no, and all jokes aside, if you want to click on those links to get directly there, you can expand the description field, which is generally, I think, on a mobile device or on a laptop, etc. I think it's expandable by hitting a down arrow that's next to the title or just below it, and you can see the description. All right? Anyway, moving right into the show. So we are right in the middle of round 2. I think it's the top half of the men's draw and the bottom half of the women's draw at this point are complete. So we won't do a complete fantasy team update right now because we're only halfway through the second round, and a lot of people have more on the top half than the bottom.
Yes,
and so
tomorrow
forth.
some good matches tomorrow that I'm going to actually get up for.
Tomorrow should be a rocking day, by the way.
More on the men's side than the women, actually.
Yeah, a rocking day of tennis. Tomorrow is Independence Day in the United States. And so a lot of our lessons won't happen tomorrow because of that, but we are going to watch all the tennis.
Yay, I get to watch tennis. Aren't you happy? I get to watch tennis. For me, I'd rather celebrate that day watching tennis. I don't really care for the barbecuing, the grilling, being in the sun. I'm in the sun every day, so I don't want to be in the sun. And I don't really enjoy anything water. So for me, watching tennis, perfect day.
Great holiday nonetheless.
Yes.
We'll be watching tennis and stoked about it. So if anybody else has the day free tomorrow, hit us up early. I think matches start around 5 a.m. or 6 a.m.
5 a.m.
Central Standard Time. We're going to get up and carry on conversations all day. The only reason why, if you're new to this channel, why we don't do it live, otherwise we would leave it on all day and talk tennis all day live, is we live on a barrier island in southern Alabama, and the internet service is absolutely terrible.
It's the worst.
You cannot do anything live. We record it, and just the 50-minute video that we usually do sometimes takes 4 and 5 hours to download.
It's like dialogue.
What time is it now? About 8:30 Central Standard Time? Somewhere in there close to 9. So by the time you see this, you'll know how long it took, because we're at, say, 9 o'clock now, just to be safe. Okay? But we would do it live, but start the comments in the morning tomorrow. I know Wayne Shia was with us all day.
He always, and
Rahesh was
B-Dog, Jordan sent me a message, Brandon sent me a message,
what's up?
Wildlife sent me a message.
Millennium 13, Dark Knight was around. Kind of rare you see
Lena, there was a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, kind of rare when you see Dark Knight. He crept out of the dark.
Oh, he was ready because he said Nadal's going to win tomorrow.
Oh no, he said Nadal was going to beat the daylights or the brakes off of Kyrgios and show him what's up. Is what he said. That's what he said. I mean,
pretty much.
I don't think that was the quote.
He's a Nadal fan.
Yeah. All right, so because we're not going to do a fantasy team update, again, this is where all of you pick 16 players from the men's and women's side.
No one lost a finalist today.
No one lost a finalist today, so everyone is still alive in the tennis racket giveaway. There are 2 people that are on the outside looking in. That is Hitchhiker, that lost a finalist and winner in Osaka. Sorry, bro. And Dusan Dramakanin, who is down a finalist. He selected Denis Shapovalov to make a final. Her boy, as she always says, her boy. And we'll get into that boy stuff later. All right.
Oh my God, he's like 19. Really? He could be my son.
Well, I get that.
I don't even look at him.
But you think he's a good-looking tennis player?
He has a one-handed player. He's exciting to watch. Unfortunately, his tennis has sucked lately. But I like exciting players. I can't watch someone like Andy Murray. It just bores me to death.
How is Andy Murray even in the same conversation as Denis Shapovalov?
I think you're thinking different. You think I look at tennis players because of their looks.
She does.
Not true. There's a lot of players out there that just have their personality is just fun to watch. Like this kid, Felix Ashe. He's fun to watch.
He's great.
I mean, there's just people that you're excited. Tsitsipas, for me, it's exciting to watch him. Nadal. I mean, there's a lot of energy there.
I'm excited. Karen Kachanov on my team, the only one out of 29 players that selected him, are still rolling through. See, you see?
I don't like his tennis at all.
He's on my fantasy team, giving me free points though.
Yeah.
All right, in the fantasy team, just kind of mid-second round update. Again, this is for 5K tennis shirt or YTEX shirt. We do have some YTEX jackets, only size men's large, I think. Very nice though. Or 2 sets of YTEX strings. There are 4 people out of 29 currently that only have 2 losses. So we have, in essence, a 4-way tie right now. I think someone lost someone in the very first round and the other 3 didn't. So someone's going to have 1 extra point. I just haven't told it yet. But here's the 4-way tie right now for first place. Top 2 finishers win. So right now, these are your 4 contenders. Curling tennis. Yuri Raz. Peter Dijkstra. What's up? Peter Dijkstra went deep in the last tournament. And newbie, what's up, Jordan Nelson? He had a perfect draw yesterday. Dos loss. How do you say 2 losses?
Dos. Perdió dos.
Do. So now Jordan Nelson, Peter Dijkstra, Yuri Raz, and curling tennis are all kind of your kind of lead runners here. Everyone else is 4 and 5 losses or even 6, but they're holding true at 2. The competition will get more interesting. I have, for instance, Kachanov alone in the whole group. Or Khachanov. If Khachanov won the tournament, I could still win the group. Curling tennis per se has Martic, and someone else may not. So in other words, if you have a player that someone else may not have, then you can still make noise, even if you have 6 losses already. Okay? Everyone's good for the tennis racket giveaway, but again, Hitchhiker and Dusan Dramakanin are both on the outside looking in. All right? So first up today, Carla and I had a really interesting occurrence. By the way, I have a new nickname I want to bring up real quick. We always come up with nicknames for players, right?
Yes.
Kevin Anderson has drawn me to this nickname for a couple of years, and it just hit me today. every time you see Kevin Anderson, will you hold our Australian Open ball? Your friend sent this. Kevin Anderson, every time you see him, right, he rocks the hat, but it's like a lot lopsided and slanted. So he's always like, he's all kicked.
Oh, don't mess up the hat.
Yeah, I won't mess it up. But you get me. He's like, oh, he has no rhyme or reason to the hat. It's like slanted. So what I'm going to...
I feel like I'm looking at Kevin Anderson.
You know, and he's that big server. He's so tall, he's probably used to the ceiling being so close to his head, he's got to duck through the door. He's got to kind of duck under. So I'm guessing it's like a permanent slant on the hat because he walks in and the hat gets kicked up in the corner. Like, dang, he should have ducked. So here's my nickname for Kevin Anderson. Kevin Slanted Hat Anderson. Okay? He's like a boxer, you know.
I didn't think of that.
Sugar
yeah,
Ray
it
Leonard.
is like kind of sideways.
He's always kicked. He's like, it looks like he just bonked his head on something and it just stuck that way. Anyway, don't get mad at me, Ivor Savage. By the way, much love to YTEX Strings. Much love to YTEX Strings, seriously. But he's South African Ivor that owns the company. I'm not dead saying Kevin Anderson. It just looks like he whacked his head and his hat slanted. But much love on the strings, bro. I mean, they're for you. All right, enough of that.
Oh my gosh.
Kevin Slanted Hat Anderson. Check it out next time he plays. He will have a slanted hat waiting for you. All right, and just remember, if he bonked his head on the door, running out like Nadal did at Wimbledon last year, right?
Yes. I have a few nicknames, but I'll mention them as I mention their matches.
Let's go. Moving forward. All right, so back to our strange occurrence. So today, Carla and I, we came in from teaching a couple of lessons, and generally we keep the mix channel for all the Wimbledon channels. We are able to see, I think, 6 matches at one time, I think. So we rushed out of the house in a hurry from taking notes. We came back in, and we both thought that we turned the television off. And, you know, you want to save power and so forth, so I was like kind of frustrated that we left the television on. We didn't see the television. We came up the stairs. We live on a second floor, so we came up the stairs. We opened the door, and we heard noises. And we thought that we left the television on, and the Wimbledon coverage had gone away. And we thought that we heard, lo and behold, just like Trevor Clausen indicated, we thought that he didn't like Azarenka and Sharapova. We thought we left. The match, an old match maybe came on between, say, Victoria Azarenka and Sharapova. Well, we can't see the TV from the door, so we walked inside and we realized that the television was not on. And I wrote this down kind of in a time continuum. So I was going somewhere with this, and I didn't want to jumble up what happened. But we walked in and there was no TV on, right? So what happened is we realized, we were like, what is this crazy noise that we thought was Azarenka or Schiavone or someone playing tennis, you know? And here we are, we just read Trevor Clausen's comment about, Sharapova and Azarenka, like that he would rather be in a burning down building than have to listen to these two play tennis. Totally agree with you guys.
I'm thinking about his comment. I can't stop laughing.
And anyway, we realized it was Carla's cell phone. So our 3-year-old must have hit like a button on her phone. Like I think it was, I don't know, I forget what the location was, but he hit a button. And lo and behold, we knew it wasn't the TV, it was off, but it was Carla's cell phone. So what we're going to do with this is I'm going to tell you what the noise was that thought we were listening to a grunt off and we needed to get the screech level index indicator. But we're going to play a game called Game Time. It's a late night show. We're going to do a late night entertainment game. Okay? Letterman had top 10. We got Name That Noise. Okay? Name That Noise. So here's how Name That Noise is going to go down. If anyone wins this competition, by the way,
be the first one to answer it.
Right off. First one that gets it.
First one to answer it.
But we're going to show you the answer, so you got to answer it honestly. You can't like see when we show you, and then you're like, oh, this is what it was. I mean,
I'll know because you could tell who's the first person that comments.
Well, but we're going to show them the answer before it's over. Mm-hmm. Right? We're going to follow me on this.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to happen is Carla is going to grab what she had playing on her phone, and she's going to walk over beside the camera and play this video without showing it to you for about 5 or 10 seconds. Then she's going to pause the video, and then you're going to ponder that. She's going to play it for another 5 or 10 seconds, and then you're going to ponder it again. I'm going to wait about 10 seconds, so there's about 30 seconds. Again, it's not live, so we got to be honest on your answers here. So after that, she's going to hit play on her phone and then whip the video around on you in the expanded view so you can see what the noise was. Now, if you honestly get what you think this noise is, then I'll send you 2 sets of YTEX strings, or I'll send you a YTEX shirt. Good to go?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. All right, here we go. So, Carla, play this video aside from the camera for about 8 to 10 seconds. Let's go! Okay, all right, pause. Okay, rewind that, please. Can anyone guess what that noise is right now? 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Carla, play the noise again. Don't show the camera. Now think about it. All right. Now, think about 5 more seconds. All right? 5 seconds. 5, 4. You got to rewound to the spot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, Carla's going to show you what it is, and you tell me if this is not Wawrinka and Sharapova when they play. So very true, though. Oh man, that hurt. So does anyone get why we thought that was those 2 playing when we rolled in? Man.
Oh wow.
That one hurt again, and we were dying laughing like that on the way in the house. Man, that was round 2.
My gosh.
All right, moving forward. But if anyone actually guessed that was 2 goats sounding like Wawrinka and Sharapova, I will honestly send you postage on me too, the whole deal. A set or 2 sets of YTEX strings. Just saying. Come on, be honest about the answer. That was deep. All right, real quickly, topic number 2, and this topic, and I know we were just laughing about this one. This one's a little bit more on the serious side in a way because I don't want to make it come across like it's not respectful. And we'll leave it at that because it's meant to be respectful. Mm-hmm. So this topic or this segment is going to be called Definitely in a Professional Manner. Okay, just laying the foundation. Professional.
Okay.
Definitely in a professional manner. True. Okay. So I only bring this up because Carla always has nicknames for soldier-like, strong tennis players, and on the ATP side. Okay, on the men's side, she has names such as my man. My guy, he is hot.
What? He's hot? I never said that.
He could model underwear.
No, I don't like Dimitrov. No.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, yes.
Thor.
Okay.
Etc. Okay. I personally have always swayed away from this, in all due respect, because she is the pro bono mamacita to me. So I'm respectful of that. However, there is one person that I've known in sports writing and tennis for a very long time, 10 years. And this is a shout out to Arvish Jagemeyer, the consummate pro in tennis writing, totally equal on all grounds and always has something positive to say. If I hear him say something, I know it's like totally professional in a way, right? Mm-hmm. So when I read where he finally said, okay, I'll give you 3 classy tennis players, classy, meaning classy, never sold themselves out for swimsuit shoots or taking pictures of their rear ends or whatever. That he wanted to name 3 classy tennis players that he thought in their own tennis way were extremely beautiful to him. And I think that's respectful, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Meant to be respectful. The topic, definitely in a professional manner. Maybe we'll come up with some more of these in the future. But he came up with the couple. Number one, Petra Kvitova. Number one, I think Petra Kvitova, like Carla, can just be plain Jane, and something about her has a vibrant energy to it. Agree totally.
Sure.
Garbine Muguruza, the same way.
Yeah.
Agree totally.
He said that she got a more successful modeling career.
But doesn't.
Bouchard, but doesn't.
Years ago, he had a crush, and this was 6, 7, 8 years ago. Because he and I and Carla have been tennis writing in a sense, or thinking it, or fantasy teams for a very long time. Very simple Chinese girl. What was her name?
Zhang Zhai.
Zhang Zhai.
Aww.
And he was really, really head over heels for her. So I think he was kind of like a wife in theory, but just it never worked out. But nonetheless, I figured since she comes up with the man, I've got names for my few. In all due professionalism. Are you ready?
Sure.
Monica Puig, a.k.a. my lady. Let's go. Sabine Beast Mode Lizicki. Let's get down.
Cool.
Anna the Smooth Ivanovic. Okay, got that one?
I agree with that one.
Sloane Stevens, my compadre. What's up, girl? Woo!
Chocolate milk.
Man, Sloane Stevens is there. Sorry, man. You're number one. Prima de crop.
I can see, Sloane Stevens, I see it, for sure.
Serena Williams. Strong.
I can't be jealous of Serena Williams.
She's strong.
I
man.
can't.
Like those
I can't.
strong
I love
girls.
her as a tennis player, even as a person.
Man. Sorry, I'm a big fan. Just saying.
So am I. Yeah.
Coming up on the list, because I like the strong ones. Wow. I like back foot forehand Sakari. But I would call her my feisty Sakari. My feisty. And the last one I jumped on board with today was Herzog.
Herzog.
So I'm going to call it Herzog, the rock star Herzog. The rock star Herzog. So I got my lady Puig, Beast Mode Lizicki, the smooth Ivanovic, my compadre Sloane Stevens, my girl Serena, my feisty Sakari.
My compadre, you can't really use that because that's like a guy term.
Okay, well, compadre.
No, that makes no sense. That's a Spanish term. Compadre is like a guy thing. No.
How about, what's
Can't
another
use
one?
that. That's
Chica?
not-
That's kind of cheesy.
No.
Chiquita? My little small, but she's not really small.
No.
Hey, poquito?
No, that's even worse.
Poquita?
Worse.
Oh, learn it. Vocabulary stretching.
You gotta learn more names than that.
Anyway, definitely meant to be professional.
My names are better. My names are way better than his.
So who are yours? Again, in a respectable manner, who are some classy tennis players, male or female side, that don't get enough credit, and they are just simply classy, and they don't sell themselves out in a way.
There's a lot of players out there. There's a lot of beautiful.
Kerber's a beautiful girl.
She's a beautiful. There's a lot of players out there that haven't sold themselves, and their talent speaks for itself. I think.
Yeah, and that was meant, again, to be totally professional, no chauvinism or egos flying around here. That's meant to give respect to those that don't get enough of it when they just show up to battle.
And a lot of these girls, you look at them when they're playing matches, they look plain Jane, and then you see them in dresses, and you're like, who's that? Completely different. Completely different person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, they should get more credit for being naturally who they are instead of selfies. And then those are some of them that I selected.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving forward.
And by the way, most of you guys, you asked the question, who would make a better underwear model? And all the viewers said Dimitrov over Sharapova and Eugenie Bouchard.
Even the males.
All the males said that. I was shocked by that.
I mean, let's be real.
I was shocked by that.
I don't disagree. I would think it would be the safer bet for the business. You have to think. I'm sure they
were probably thinking.
I'm sure the fellas out there are thinking about who can have the more lucrative career, who can sell the most. We've all been through the selfies and the ads of Sharapova and her ups and downs and.
And by the way, she finished her interview like Osaka.
Yeah. Again, from a business standpoint, go with Dimitrov. He can sell cologne, underwear, whatever. I mean, you're good. Go with Dimitrov on that.
Yeah.
All right, Carla. Next up is all yours. This is going to be second round action, notable matches, notable performances, results, and upcoming matches notable for tomorrow, which we know we've got some big ones upcoming. And Nadal Kyrgios we have.
That's the last match, the last men's match.
So let's get right into that. And I'm going to turn it over to you.
Here was a match that actually made me sad for this girl. Margarita Gasparian.
Yeah.
She's from Russia. Had won the first set against Lena Svitolina 7-5. Was serving at 5-all. She did something to her knee. She's had knee issues. Lost that game. Got broken 6-5 and had to retire. due to cramps, is what they said. But this was really sad. She had Svitolina really by the ropes. A great opportunity for her to win this match. And I mean, her next opponent would have been a good possibility. Would have been she would have faced Sakari, which I think is beatable. Too bad. Svitolina squeaked right through this round.
My honest thoughts on that, or my gentle thoughts? My honest, I think people tune in for me to be honest, right? I would hope so. Again, the sympathies, empathy, been there, done that, sprained ankles in big matches, blew it out, couldn't continue. I've been there and done that. Hopefully she mends well, first and foremost, which cramps show there's either a hydration issue, a vitamin deficiency, something could be bigger.
Well, they said she's had knee issues, a lot of knee issues.
Generally, though, it's a fitness issue. It's a fitness and
she
a
looked fit.
Can I finish?
No.
What's up with this girl, man? What's up? What's going down? Seriously, if you're at this level and you're cramping in the second round of Wimbledon, no disrespect, but there is a preparation issue or a hydration issue or a lack of sleep the previous night issue or just an overall, from the physio side of training, an overall issue with the whole team. But now we have to tell ourselves this in all honesty, okay? If you are up or in a match, what do I always tell every single student that we coach, especially the more advanced ones, or all of them, but I'm just saying there's different levels of students, people that play doubles that are at a more senior age, juniors that are aspiring. What do I tell every aspiring student, no matter if it's triple match point, they're down 6-0 or 5-0, Carla?
It's never over.
Why do I tell them it's not over outside?
Someone
you still have a
can twist
chance.
their ankle.
Someone can twist their ankle. Not that you want that for them. You don't. But it's never over. So, number one, good job for Svitolina for hanging in there and getting to the next round. Her cramping is not Svitolina's fault.
Well, they said cramping, but it looked like a knee injury.
Now, look, again, if it's a knee injury, again, much sympathies. I've blown out ankles. And if I sat here and hadn't gone through multiple ankle blowouts, 2 shoulder surgeries, then I couldn't get away with it. But I can promise you that my shoulder issues and my ankle issues were for lack of focus on training in the gym, for especially those when I hit a really big serve. Never thought I needed it. You know, hey man, who needs it? I can naturally serve big, whatever. And I paid the price for it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so all I'm saying is that hopefully she is well first and foremost. Good for Svitolina to get through.
She faces Sakari next.
But if the diagnosis was cramps, we can train harder.
Yes.
Okay? If it's in a knee, it happens. Goffin, Del Potro, the list goes on for eons. It happens. She'll fight back.
All right, next match that I have is Sue Shea beats Flipkins. Didn't Floor Amor choose Sue Shea?
Yeah.
She will face Carolina Pliskova, who took out your girl, Monica Puig, gave her a nice big bagel, 6-0, and then 6-4. But I think we knew that Pliskova was going to get through this match. So it'll be Pliskova against the finesse touch two-handed Sue Shea.
Did I see Frances Tiafoe and Monica Puig's box today?
You did.
Did I? I wonder if there's anything to that. Not that I read into it, but I mean, I don't know. He's messing with my girl. Now watch out. Let's go. Anyway, I saw Puig in the box right next to the coach. Maybe their coaches are friends, but usually,
there's a lot.
Usually, Soldier Slim doesn't come roll up in the box unless there's, like some joint effort going on.
Junior LeBron.
I don't know, but Tiafoe was in the Puig box.
Yeah.
Who was the match you just mentioned?
Sue Shea and Pliskova.
Floor.
That will be a test for her, for Pliskova, because Sue Shea can slice, dice, and hit off-pace balls, which kind of messes up someone like Pliskova, because she really, to me, she's always been a one-dimensional player, just hits the ball hard.
Yeah, Floor in Philippines has Sue Shea not only beating her, but has her winning the whole entire tournament.
Yes.
Big risk here. That match is unfolding when? The day after tomorrow?
Yes.
Let's go.
Next match, Simona Halep squeaks through Mikhail Buzarnescu in 3 sets.
Expected.
3 sets it took her, though.
Buzarnescu's feisty. They both come from the same country, Romanian. Figured it'd be a battle. I thought Halep would win in straight sets, though.
Well, she will face the screeching Azarenka.
Oh, Lord. They both
who destroyed Tomljanovic 6-2, 6-0.
Expected.
Azarenka Halep should be a good match. I have Azarenka as mine. See, do I have Azarenka or Collins?
I can tell you fast. You have Azarenka and Collins.
Awesome.
She went off.
Yeah.
She went with 240 seeds. By the way, Azarenka I have on my team as well. But does anyone think that our screech level indicator, like the goats we saw a minute ago, will find its way out of the closet for the Halep Azarenka match? Because those two get down. So we got the squealing pig against the hyena. Jeez. Turn the volume down for that one.
This one messed up a lot of us. Diana Yastremska takes out Sofia Kenin in 3 sets and will face off Viktorija Golubic, who beat Paulina Putintseva today.
I
did not expect Yastremska. She hasn't had a good year to beat Sofia Kenin.
I called it yesterday.
That messed up a lot of our draws.
Let's go.
Good for this girl. I mean, she's like 19 years old. She's a young player, too.
Yeah, I remember when Serena played Yastremska, I think it was...
Made her cry.
Made her cry, and she was
on
like...
purpose.
No, in a nice way. She was like, I can't believe I'm playing you. Like, I think the 31-year-old Haddad, or what was her name that Serena beat yesterday, or the day before?
An Italian player wasn't Haddad.
No, I think she was... she just played her in the first round. But she was 31, I think. She was a 31-year-old player and wanted a selfie with Serena after the match.
Gatto Moticone. Julia Gatto Moticone from Italy.
There you go. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about.
We're talking about Yastremska.
Oh, I told you yesterday she would win.
Yeah. Well, I had Sofia Kenin going pretty deep. Meeting Pliskova. I think meeting... well, I don't know. Never mind.
What? Told you it was late.
Madison Keys, I have to mention this match because this to me was upsetting, heartbreaking. Madison Keys goes down to Herzog. I mean, I was a little bit shocked by this match. She goes down to Harley Quinn. That's her nickname that I have for her.
Who's Harley Quinn?
Harley Quinn is from
Keys?
Suicide. No, that's it. If you ever watch superhero movies, Suicide Squad. Herzog. She reminds me of that character, Harley Quinn.
I don't know. She's my rock star. I don't know about Harley Quinn, but she's my rock star.
This match, I mean, Madison Keys, I saw a swing volley. Like, I had to ask myself, why would you swing volley on a shot that you can actually wait for the ball to drop?
And drop it over. Maybe.
Drop it over, kill it somewhere else, and she swing volley, and that pretty much was the end for her. Juniors, do not copy a swing volley. Whoever taught you to swing volley, be patient. Let the ball drop, and then you can have many choices. Terrible. Madison Keys was not thinking out that match. She looks lost. I mean, it was a total disaster to watch her. I don't even know how she made it to the pros, honestly.
Didn't you say that Madison Keys had basically only one gear, in other words, wide open?
Wide open. I think I'm not the only one that mentioned this, and I think I had her in my draw, so I lost her too.
So, again, if she had a hypothetical...
6-2, 6-4 was the score.
Yeah, we watched most of that match. Herzog went decisively through her. Herzog. Keys started out up a little bit, and then it just went downhill from there. And quickly for her, but Herzog looked great. But, I mean, Keys, again, if she had a hypothetical toolbox for the tennis court, she would only have a screwdriver in it, is what you're saying.
Terrible.
She doesn't have a hammer, a knife, a saw.
She does not think out that.
Yeah, I mean, if she came to build your house, she would only come with a hammer.
She
that's her gear wide open.
She trained at the Chris Evert camp. I don't think they ever taught her variety in her game.
Yeah, not a lot of variety there. She has one gear or one tool in her toolbox, and it's a hammer. She's trying to fix the roof. She has no nails. She has no tile. She has no ladder.
She will never get anywhere in tennis, from what I see.
No.
Anyways, Herzog will face off Corey or Coco Gauff, the 15-year-old who took out Magdalena Rybakova. I'm sorry. 6-3, 6-3. By the way, I've never seen Rybakova play tennis before. This was the first time I really watched her.
Rybakova, yeah.
Rybar. I have to say, who taught her this forehand? This has to be the ugliest forehand I've seen. I thought Khachanov and Tiafoe had ugly forehands. This forehand was the ugliest thing I've ever seen. She had no pace on the ball. She couldn't handle pace. Who taught her how to play tennis? I mean, the 15-year-old played really well.
So she doesn't have the Tiafoe. She doesn't have the
It
Khachanov.
was just some kooky-looking thing and no power to her shots. How did she even get through Sabalenka?
Look.
Awful. But I did watch the 15-year-old. She is impressive for 15. I don't want to give her too much hype because we've seen a lot of 15-year-olds and then they just kind of fade away.
Yeah, we saw Capriati.
Capriati didn't fade away.
Had her ups and downs. How about Tracy Austin? How old was Tracy Austin?
She had an injury. Didn't she have a car accident? She was 16
I don't
US Open.
recall. But anyway, the young lady, Coco Gauff. There was a viewer, long time, much love. I think it was Jaylen Brown that made a comment. Can you pull up Jaylen Brown's comment? It's long. I think it's Jaylen Brown. Very well written. Not too long ago.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't have to read it. It's too long. But guys, guys and gals, go to the last video, the one before this one, and read Jaylen Brown's comment. Very well said. She basically what Jaylen is getting at is that this is one of the few comments that I come across because Carla generally has the updated type or the notification in front of her. I generally do not. Not intended to be that way. It just is. But that he has not seen a 15-year-old in a very long time with this much potential to be a superstar, much less even someone a little bit older. I agree with Jalen
I don't
totally.
see that comment, but I guess
it's there. Are you sure? I mean,
that comment is something else. This is by Naomi Osaka.
I'm fairly certain. Go to the community on the desktop version. And I may have that name wrong, so if I have that name wrong, don't shoot me on that one, but I'm fairly certain it's Jaylen Brown. Anyway, but I think she's electric. I think she's riding the vibe right now. She's riding the wave. But Coco Gauff right now is doing something special that's good for tennis, no matter what happens next year. I mean, we've seen, 18-year-old Andreescu hit and then kind of fade away with injury. We've seen, the list goes on for decades. I mean, gee whiz, for hundreds of years at this point. The question is, let's say the young Zverev. Here comes the young Zverev. People finally learn his pattern. He gets hot for a year or two. Does big things. But now everybody's studying his game on YouTube, or they've been to his tournaments. They know his patterns. They know where he's playing. They know his tactics.
I just don't want to jump on a bandwagon. 15 is young. Yeah. Anything can happen. Yes, she has a great serve, great weapons for a 15-year-old, very mature. But I'm not jumping on that bandwagon.
Yeah. So what happens is,
and now I see Patrick Montag, whatever his name is.
Montaglu, yeah.
He's on her side now.
Well, good for him.
I don't want to get on. I don't want to jump on that bandwagon.
Yeah, well, a lot of people dislike anybody that's riding the high of succeeding in coaching or whatever. I read articles all the time.
I read social media. A lot lot of American coaches hating on him.
Hating on the guy that has coached Serena again.
Well, he didn't really coach Serena.
Well, but basically is on her team in a sense. So you can't hate on someone. A lot of people, look, I'm a big football fan, and people hate on Bill Belichick. I'm not a Patriots fan at all. I'm just saying, but they hate on him because he's winning. They hate on Roger Federer because he has the most majors. They hate. That's just the way we work.
That's just the way we work, and I think it's hate. They're jealous.
If you want to hate on someone, that's fine, but you don't just hate because he's everywhere. He's there for a reason. He's in the best players' boxes because. If people want to believe he's the best, then he's earned what he's supposed to do.
Well, Nick Bollettieri was very good at talking, and so is Patrick, apparently. Yeah. And mentioning Roger Federer, by the way, I never look at Roger Federer as anything more than Roger Federer, but I must say, out of all the players that do interviews, he looks the classiest.
Yeah, he's super classy.
With the white suit.
Great
touch.
Just
great classic man. He's a classic man.
Yeah, he doesn't. I have a problem when I do the show moving my hands too much.
He doesn't look slouchy.
But he doesn't. He's not pulling at me.
Just perfect looking.
He does a good job.
Yeah. All right, next match.
Let's push through it though.
Next match that I said, Danielle Collins takes out Sevastova in 3 sets and faces Martic, who was tested today in 3 sets. I said Danielle Collins would win this match, and I'm happy because she gave me another point.
That helped Carla out on fantasy teams. A lot of you had Sevastova. Carla had Collins, so that pushes Carla back into the mix too.
And I think she could beat Martic. And that was it for my women.
I think Sevastova can be Martic as well. I do, however, like Martic a lot. Everybody be advised about this. About 7 or 8 of you have Petra Martic on your team. If Collins beats Martic, hello.
She's going to be all over her face because Collins is feisty.
Watch out. All right, men's, let's roll.
Let's go to the men's. Hurkacz moves on to the 3rd round and defeats Leonardo Mayer. I had Hurkacz meeting Novak Djokovic, and that's his next opponent. And I think Djokovic would be tested a little bit. Djokovic looked like he was too much today for his opponent, Kudla, right? That match was boring. It was quick. 1, 2, 3.
I have a lot of respect for Hurkacz and where he is at. And good for Poland to have this young man playing for his native country. He's doing well. Okay, wait. Djokovic will give him...
It will be a little test for him.
Djokovic will give him 7 to 8 games, and he'll be off the court in less than 2 hours.
Next match was Felix Auger-Aliassime, who will be facing Auger, who will be playing Humbert. So these are 2 young guys that are going to play against each other. Humbert just beat Granollers, and Auger beat a player named Motet. So these are going to be 2 young guys playing.
By the way, Marcel Granollers has been been on my fantasy team a lot, like a decade ago. Especially on clay and other surfaces too. Granollers is a fine player, so no easy win there. By the way, Moutet. By the way, the young man, I had a chance to watch him play twice now. Respectable game. Again, another example of why size doesn't matter. I think he's about 5'8". So good for him to be having good results. And I think he's a young 22-year-old. I think maybe even a 20-year-old.
Okay, next match is Fernando Verdasco takes out one of the highest British seeds, Kyle Edmund, in 5 sets and faces off Fabiano, who took out Karlovic. So Fabiano repeated his, he won his first round, took out a high seed player, and now beat Karlovic. Fabiano took out Tsitsipas.
Much love to Ivo Karlovic, 40-year-old, to still be dropping bombs and getting to a second round. Good for you, bro. We'll see more of you, I'm sure. After all, I think he will be 41 before the end of the year. I'll have to check that. He's 40 now, though. I think this could be his last year, but don't be surprised with this cannon serve if he hangs around a little bit longer. And one of the other players you just mentioned, Auger. Yeah, Auger Aliassime. Felix Hell kept me amazed, I guess you could say. Did not expect him to get past the first couple of rounds here.
I did. I had him going all the way to meeting Novak.
Yeah, and again, he for me, I think Felix will eventually be a top 5, top 3, maybe even top player, depending on his trajectory. So all I can do for him is congratulate him, but he will play who next?
He plays Humbert.
Okay, and then
that's the young
player.
So
he's going to get through Humbert. Who does Verdasco play next?
Verdasco's not on his section. Fabiano. Yeah, who took out Tsitsipas.
So that's a nice setup for the young man. But I thought Verdasco, we just talked about Verdasco.
He took out Kyle Edmund.
Yes, Verdasco. Verdasco is going to be tricky here.
Yes.
Verdasco can always be tricky on grass. Some people say Verdasco clay. He's pretty good on grass too.
This match upset me a lot. Upset Jonathan, all my kids, and I think Wayne M. Chia and I were messaging back. But Opelka, and I have a new nickname for him. AKA the Groot from Guardian of the Galaxy is what he reminds me of, because
the Groot?
The Groot, and I'm gonna show you a picture right now so you guys understand.
See, at least she came up with a nickname not like my man. She came up with the Groot. Grute, the Groot?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
This is the Groot right here. Looks just like him. Walks really slow.
Can I
just
see
like
that? Oh.
From Guardian of the Galaxy.
Okay,
you guys watch those
seen
type
that.
of movies? Walks really slow. Wawrinka had this match in the 4th set. How did he let Opelka beat him? He was very impatient in this match. I mean, I wanted to name him Bigfoot, but you said don't do that. It was like watching somebody
you have
slow.
you have to be chunky to be Bigfoot.
I watch Opelka play all of these sets, and he has a serve. Yes, a serve. But if you took him to 1, 2, 3 points, it was over. Over. Couldn't Wawrinka be more patient? He messed up my draw.
So we watched the gist of this match. Again, we've talked about this on the show for a long time.
He's definitely the next Isner, but not the next American tennis player.
No, I think Taylor Fritz will still be the one that gets a little bit better than Isner ever was. Opelka won't ever be. I don't think in the top 10. I'd be shocked.
He has no.
So he can't be
and
the
his
next
Red Bull
Isner.
drink, terrible drink to show.
What's
for
up?
Juniors
What's up with
that?
that? Every time homeboy comes off the court, he wins a match. He pulls a Red Bull out of his bag and chugs it going off the court. That is worse than Sloane Stephens and the chocolate milk. I get the chocolate milk for Sloane Stephens because it has protein and she's recovering, muscle mass. I understand I guess a little bit of that recovery commercial. But when he's posting up Red Bull walking off the court, that's just stupidity.
Yeah. Well, he will face off Raonic. And I think Raonic will win that match. I had Wawrinka there, but I think Raonic will win that match.
Yeah, no, oddly enough, we talked about Raonic having the potential to win this entire tournament, and here we go, we both picked Wawrinka. By the way, back to the Opelka-Wawrinka match.
And by the way, Wawrinka and Vekic out, so their breakup is really affecting them.
Okay, well, good deal. But back to the Wawrinka-Opelka match. When you have a big server that only has a big serve and maybe 1 or 2 more shots, you have to look at ace count, which we did, and it wasn't that big of a disparity. There was, I think, 25 aces or so for Opelka and like 17 for Wawrinka, so, a 7-point differential there. Then you have to have a high first serve percentage for a 7-footer or 6'11" guy to keep plowing through 5 sets or however many sets, hitting that big. The first serve percentage of Opelka was around 73%. The first serve percentage of Wawrinka was somewhere around 65, 66, 61%.
Low, yeah.
So 15% difference there. That's another 20 free points plus the extra 10 aces.
He didn't play well. I watched that match.
And that's about the difference. But no one can play well against a 138-mile-an-hour serve. That is clicking. However, it can't click all the time, and eventually he will lose.
Well, he'll
That's
face
it.
off someone that serves.
Kevin
just as
Anderson
big.
could have lost to Tipsarevic today.
Yeah,
it could have.
they went to 4 sets, and I think he'll have a tough time with Brownich. And that's it. That's my only notable matches for today. Even though you're Khachanov won today, we have Khachanov will meet Bautista Agut, and Benoit Paire beat Kemanovic, who retired in the 3rd set.
Yeah, my
and
pick.
good job for Vesely, who kept his one. He beats Zverev, and then he beats Cuevas. So he's on to the next one.
She's dangerous on fantasy still. She has Collins, and a lot of you have Martic. I have Karen Khachanov, and the only people that he has to go through to get me big-time points is Bautista Agut, and then the winner of Vesely and Benoit Paire. Don't tell me that Karen Khachanov cannot be my saving grace and win me 2 more rounds. If I make up 2 points and someone else loses like a Martic and maybe a Goffin or a Cilic, I'm in. Go. Khachanov, let's get down. Saving grace is exactly what he's going to be. Call me crazy to win this tournament. Make me win. Let's go. All right, real quickly, don't forget the floor is now open for all your comments. Carry these comments into the morning. If you see this at 3 o'clock in the morning in Serbia, let's go, because we're going to get up early, and we're doing an off day tomorrow from teaching. Again, it's a holiday here, so comment below, and we'll keep it going all day. Comment records, let's get down. All right, a quick parting 2 segments.
He's excited.
I am. I can't wait. I got an off day tomorrow. I haven't had an off day in like 10 years.
He's excited.
And I'm still doing the kids. I just don't have to go out and bake in the sun tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks, Barbara.
Here's a quick segment, and this segment is going to be odd tennis racket or tennis court behaviors. Okay, we all have seen people, throw tantrums on the court, but I want to take a second and think about really odd ones, like whoa, didn't see that one coming. I've seen people smash a racket on the court. I've seen, Kyrgios act like Kyrgios, so Kyrgios doesn't even count here. But I want to name a couple of odd tennis court events or behaviors, and then let's open up this for your comments. What are some of the most odd tennis court behaviors or actions you've ever seen? Number 1, watching Marcos Bagdatis blast 5 tennis rackets in a row. Not just 1, not 2. This was a long time ago.
This was at, I think, the Australian Open. I'm going to actually watch this match tomorrow, because it would be his last match.
Mikhail Yuzny, love that guy. Soldier with salt. Blasted himself in the face with a tennis racket until it bled. Okay.
Ouch.
Tsitsipas, by the way, has smashed his face with the racket a couple of times. I just don't get why he would smash.
No, he hit himself.
Oh, with his fist.
Yeah.
Okay, so he smashed himself in the face. Today was an interesting one. I watched Madison Keys bite her racket. She was like gnawing on her racket. I haven't seen that one before.
She should have bit her arm. Woke up. Like, wake up. I can play better tennis.
Yeah, I've just brought that up because I'd never seen a player bite their tennis racket. She bit her tennis racket. Have you seen that?
No.
Anyway, can anyone beat that, biting your tennis racket? So we've seen multiple blasts. Oh, what about the kid that was a qualifier? I think he was a British kid. And he lost a qualifying match. And he walks out into a field and thinks no one's watching and blasts every racket in his bag. But yet he's being videotaped the whole time. That was pretty odd.
That was stupid.
Who was it now Bandian that threw a tennis racket or a tennis ball? And
no, he kicked something.
Kicked something and then hurt somebody?
Safin was pretty scary. So was Roddick back in the days.
Anyway, odd tennis racket moments. See if you can come up with a few. Can I have a sip of that drink before we do rapid fire questions? Man, parched. Isn't that the right word? Parched?
It's called getting older.
That's good lemonade. No ice, a little wham. All right. That's good, though. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, last segment. I'm going to have fun with this one. Is our 12 rapid-fire questions. If you've never played this before, I will ask all of you, as well as Carla, 12 questions. You must answer them rapidly in comments below. And yes, Carla last night was posted up in the chair at like midnight, laughing and looking at people's answers. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, but she does check them out, though. She'll be like, hey, look at this one. This is hilarious. All right, so I asked you 12 questions. Again, Carla has not even seen these. When I'm writing this and she's doing her part, writing, we're not talking in a sense, so she doesn't see these. But she trusts me that they'll be PG, and that they are. You ready, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Carla, you ready?
Yes.
12 questions, answer quickly. Carla, you cannot look at my pad. You must look at the camera.
Yes.
All of you must answer quickly. If you don't answer quickly, you must pass. So if you have to debate upon the answer in here, you must pass. Not fair.
All right.
Rapid fire questions.
That's
You ready to play?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go. Number 1. Who do you pick in the Simona Halep versus Victoria Azarenka match?
Azarenka. Don't even ask me that.
On a scale, question number 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about the Nick Kyrgios and Rafael Nadal match tomorrow?
An 8. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, I'm stoked about it.
Yeah.
I think Nadal's going down.
No,
Not because I like Kyrgios. I just think Kyrgios is going to beat him. I think he's got nothing to lose, and he's going to bust him up. Question number 3. How many sets does Roger Federer lose against Jay Clark, the qualifier from Britain or England or United Kingdom, tomorrow?
0.
Roger Federer gives up no sets.
No sets.
Question number 4. Your favorite type of pizza is what?
Cheese pizza.
Like New York style?
Oh, New York. Has to be a New York pizza. New York slice.
Not the Chicago, but the New York?
No, Chicago pizza slice.
Thin crust?
Regular New York
Cheese
pizza.
only.
Cheese only.
Monster slice. Let's get down, even though I really don't eat food like that.
That I can eat. I love New York pizza. Right, Ethan?
We just have to play like 3 matches after that.
Yes.
All right, question number 5. If you could only wear one piece of jewelry forever, what would it be?
Right here. No, bro, I should say this.
Oh, you saw that? She went to the tennis racket first, right here on the neck. Forgot about the wedding ring. See that? See what I'm saying? How she gonna get down like that?
I love this, but yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, look, I even wrote here, wedding ring.
Oh, shoot.
What? Man, that kind of hurt, man.
It shows you how much passion I have for tennis.
Man,
I do love you.
Forgot about dad of the 5 kids. Forget about this bozo. I want this. Let's go. Shoot.
I'm sorry.
I want this is what I want, my rubber band.
You know something? I don't think about this as jewelry.
How is that even cool?
But I don't even think of this. I don't look at it and go, oh my God. No, it's on me. I don't think about it.
That's whack. I give that a 0. I forgot what even the question was. I don't blame you though. Well, yeah, I do. That was kind of whack. Be good though.
I'm sorry.
You got it. That kind of like took my emotion. I'm kidding. Let's get down. It's expected from her. It's expected. Jeez, that one hurt, man.
I'm sorry. But in my defense, back in the days, people didn't think about wedding rings or having a diamond or stuff. You know, it was love and love. That's it. That's all that matters.
Moving forward, question number 6. Obviously, I know.
Yes.
All right, question number 6. The best book you have ever read is what?
To me, it's a military. My kid's trying to go to military academy, and that was the best book I read.
How to get your kids into a military
No,
academy?
it was a father who explained all the procedures that his son had to go through. That was the best book. I'm sorry, I don't read much.
I'm beginning to think that's the only book she's ever read.
No, I've read a few other books, but that to me is the best.
Okay.
There's a lot of tennis books I like, but
Man, my book is...
that was a bad question for me. You know that.
Look, my book was Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach. About the seagull learning to fly and life, and he just kind of went with it and kind of just glided, along. Jonathan Livingston Seagull, really good book.
Okay.
That book, wouldn't recommend that book because I think it's more like a reference book.
I enjoyed it.
All right.
It was the only book I got through.
You never cease to amaze me, Carlita.
Thank you. I don't read that much.
Go.
I can't sit down and read.
All right. Question number 7. Are you excited that Andy Murray and Serena Williams are playing mixed doubles?
No.
Me neither. Your question number 8. Your favorite flavor of ice cream is what?
Butterscotch or pecan. What do you call it?
Pecan praline? Pralines and cream, whatever?
Something like that. But I don't even eat ice cream anymore. So.
Yeah, I can go. I don't
It's
eat
kind of
it.
hard for me to think about it because I don't eat ice cream.
See, we think about it because we don't eat it, so it makes us want it.
We have to think about it. Like
Yeah,
really
we think
hard.
about it. I'm going mint chocolate chip. What's up, Ethan?
No.
Question number 9.
Mm-mm.
Ready? Question number 9. If you had to fly an airplane to save your life, literally, think you could figure it out?
No.
Oh, I'm going to get down on that thing. I'm going to crank it up and go.
No, I don't think I can figure it out.
Try anyway. I'm not going to sit there dying not trying. I'm going to die trying to fly.
Yeah, sure, I would die trying, but I
So
don't
I'm
think I can figure it out.
not going to die not trying. I'm going to die trying flying. Might be a quote. Never know. Etch that. All right, here we go. Question number 10. Good move or bad move? You must choose one. Good move or bad move? Kevin Durant leaving the Golden State Warriors for the Brooklyn Nets.
Dumb. But all these guys all they care about is money anyway, so.
I don't know. I'm not even going to go there, but we'll talk about that more
dumb.
later. We're pushing an hour. Bad move for me. Bad move.
Yes, bad.
Question number 11. I love football. The NFL season begins soon enough. As of right now, who wins the Super Bowl next year?
The Patriots.
Let's go 49ers. Let's go.
I'm a Giants fan, but I don't see it happening.
49ers going to bring the pain. Watch out for that. Question number 12. Name a tennis player or two that you hate, that you would hate. Let me rephrase that. Name a tennis player or two that you would hate to have on your bad side or meet in a dark alley when they were all bent out of shape.
Roddick would be one, and Safin would be the second one.
Roddick?
Roddick was pretty scary. Oh my God, he would get in umpire's face like, what the hell?
Nah, come on. Roddick was not a threat. How about Mikhail Yuzny?
Yeah, he's scary.
Soldier on you. What's up? Bow, bow, bow. Bust himself in the face and be like, what? You want some of this? Boo, boo. What you gonna get? You want some? I'm like, no. Slow your roll, bro. I'm done. How about Sevitsova?
Padima Putintseva would be another one.
Sevitsova pull out the bandana on you and look like, whoa, mad. How about Marat Safin? Did you say that?
Yeah, I did say
What about Ernestus Gulbis?
Yeah.
You know, I had a couple more. Putintseva. What about good old Padima Putintseva?
She'll kill you with her words.
She'll get down on you. Watch out. All right, bonus question and then the end of the show. Bonus question. Here you go. Answer quickly. Don't debate and be like, well, I like this and I like that, but let me... Gotta be quick. Here we go. Bonus question. Your favorite band or musical ensemble / DJ, MC, rapper, whatever. Your favorite band or musical entity of all time. Answer it now.
Fleetwood Mac. You've asked me this before.
No, I asked favorite song.
Okay.
And then you said by who?
I can listen to Fleetwood Mac all day long. Cranberries is another one. Phil Collins is another one. Genesis, whatever.
I'm going Grateful Dead and Fish. That's it.
Oh my God, he kills me with that.
All right. That's it, everyone. Much love to all of you. Remember that without you, there is no us. Thanks for keeping us going. Join in tomorrow. If you have anything you want to discuss, let us know, because we're going to be sitting down and writing the show all day.
It'll be an early show, so.
So yeah, like mid-afternoon, maybe we'll do it kind of right after the match is complete, and let's stoke up a conversation and see what we can do. Thanks very much to Ivor and YTEX Strings for providing all of the prize giveaways, less our 5K tennis stuff, and the tennis rackets. We do the tennis rackets from us. Ivor does the shirts and strings, that is YTEX, and then we do the 5K tennis shirts. But thank you so much. Without that, then the giveaways aren't possible. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you and love you a lot. Much love wherever you are. Have a good evening or morning or wherever you're at, and we will see you at this point maybe less than 12 hours again. So we will see you tomorrow. Hasta mañana, and as Carla always says,
Cheers.
so get down, let's go. Big day tomorrow. Be ready.